Hey everyone, welcome back to Drive It Out. My name is Adam and I am at Road America and I've been driving on the track, so I have helmet hair. But I have really been enjoying driving so many cars today because I am at the MAMA 2024 Spring Rally. That is the Midwest Automotive Media Association. I am so excited to be here at the rally and I am so thankful that Toyota has brought some awesome cars, including this GR86. Guys, I've never driven a GR86. I've always wanted to, and now I finally get to. So today we are driving it on the street, and then tomorrow hopefully I'll be able to get back in it. But right now we're just gonna go for a street drive in this thing. So let's see what this thing is all about. I'm gonna go ahead and start by saying this thing has some of the coolest buttons in the industry. I love the way they click and feel, and they've got the little digital screen in the middle of all the knobs. I'm digging that. All right guys, first thing I noticed, so my Miata similarly has the handbrake very close to the shifter, but it is on the other side. This handbrake is genuinely just as close to the shifter, if not even closer, which is awesome, but it is on the left side of the shifter, and I kind of like that because it's right here to really get, man, there's so little space between those two inputs, and that means it's a driver's car. We're super excited about it being a driver's car because it's about your manual inputs. So we do have a digital gauge cluster up here. We have a pretty big screen here, but let's go drive it. What do you say? This is often compared to the Miata, right? Because it's a small, lighter weight sports car built for feel and for the driver to give the manual inputs, feel the road, and kind of become one with the machine, right? That's what this car is about. Now, this is my first time behind the wheel, and so far, I will say my favorite thing so far is looking in the rearview mirror and seeing that awesome ducktail spoiler. That is very cool. Now, this has a boxer engine, right? It's a flat 4, so it feels much different when it revs. I haven't even revved it that high yet, and I can tell that it feels quite a bit different when you rev it than something like an inline 4, you know. So let's see here. It's got a different growl to it, that is for sure. But I like it. I like it a lot. It feels nice and tight. I love the way it handles. And guys, I have to say, I'm a fan of the interior. I'm okay with the simplicityness. Simplicality? What are we gonna say? The simplifying of what's in here in the interior, I'm a fan of, because it's about me going for a drive, and I quite enjoy it. So let's go out on the road a little bit and see what this is like. Get up to speed here. All right, the throws on the shifter here are nice and short. I like that. I have a hill assist function happening here, so I put it in first. I'm on a hill, and it keeps me from rolling backwards. Let's go have some fun, yeah? Now, I'm seeing that this the tachometer red lines at 7.5. I'm not going to take this one to 7.5 today, but it is fun to get it out here and rev it up a little bit. Man, the brakes feel really sharp on this. I like the feeling of the brakes. Going over a railroad track here and just want to be a little gingerly. Man, power delivery is really good. The body roll is minimal. I'm quite a fan of how this feels so far. This thing wants to get up and go. It feels stiff, like the body control feels stiff. It feels well put together. You can tell that they built this with purpose to feel tight. I'm a pretty big fan of the throws in the shifter. They feel pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's the best shifter in the whole wide world. That's kind of subjective anyway. But it feels good. I actually like the visibility out of here as well. Kind of getting used to where the A-pillar is. If you stuff some people in that back seat, I don't think your visibility is going to be very good anymore. Huge blind spots. That's a tiny back seat. Did you notice there's a really tiny back seat back there? But you know what this car is for? This car is for having fun. And I am having fun in it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right, here we go. Yeah. I'm impressed with this. The steering's pretty tight. Let me see. Let me work on some downshifts here and see if I can feel the heel toe. Feels good. Third, back up to fourth. Let's go back down to third. Oh yeah. Let's see if I... That was from third down to second. That was good. I like that. Quite nice. Guys, this is a fun little car to drive. Toyota and Subaru really have had their hand on something here. I hope they continue to nurture this layout and this platform and continue to make this, because this is great. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get into one of these. It feels in control, well planted, even on the curves. Really well. This is fun. Now we're just cruising. I'm in 6th. And I like the seats. It feels pretty comfortable. The manual adjustment on the seats, I'm cool with that. This is nice. They did a nice job. When driving a sports car like this, I have pretty high standards for feel, and the steering feels pretty good. I think the shifter feels good as well. Placement's good, back and forth between the shifter and the wheel is good. And I feel like I fit in here very well. I like the way that I fit in here. I come from a history of a lot of lower cars, lower vehicles. I like the way I fit in here. It's like it reminds me of sitting in my Corvette a little bit. I had a C6 Corvette. This is much smaller, obviously, but it feels similar to sit in. I like looking over the hood of this. Guys, Why do you buy a car like this? You buy a car like this because it's fun. Bottom line, that is your first inclination when you're buying a car like this, is I want to drive something that is fun, that is engaging. And this is a way to do it and have a tiny back seat. If you want to store stuff or tiny people, you could put adult-sized people back there if you want, but it's not a good idea. And I can imagine this car loaded down with all the weight of 4 people would be, 4 adults, would be quite different to drive. It would feel a little bit different than it does now. But this feels good. It feels substantial. I get in this, take it across country, commute in it, no problem. The clutch and the stick, while they feel really good and really solid, they're also light enough to where I feel like I could live with it every day with no problem. And you've got that hill hold assist as well, keeps you from rolling back. It's as easy to get in and drive without feeling like it's bogging down or you need to give it more. It's got good torque, and you can feel it when you drive. If you're familiar with the manual transmission and you're doing the inputs, when something has good torque delivery, it's easy to control, it's comfortable to control. You don't feel like you are having to force it to do things it doesn't want to do. And this is quite sharp. I'm a fan. Alright guys, this has been the GR86 from Toyota. I'm so glad that I finally got to drive one of these. This is a big deal because this is a driver's car, right? They don't make a ton of driver's cars anymore these days. This is one of them. And you have 4 seats, 2 plus 2. There's tiny back seats back there. Guys, this is an alternative to a Miata. Yes, you don't get the top-down experience, but you do get a lot of driving fun and driver engagement. Get it in a manual if you can, and have some fun. Guys, again, thank you so much to Toyota for letting me use this car. I am at the Mama 24 Spring Rally, Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin at Road America. This facility is fantastic. My experience here has been phenomenal. Guys, look for some of the other videos from here. I've been on track. Hopefully I can do a little tracking with this tomorrow, and it should be a lot of fun. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Let's do it. Hard brake. In slow, fast out. Oh yeah, feels good. Accelerate out. I love it. Subaru and Toyota, you've done a fantastic thing here. Please continue to invest in this car, and please continue to make this car.